Okay, I'd like to talk a little bit about Ayn Rand, who, because of her championing of unfettered laissez-faire capitalism and her dislike of charity, is kind of known to people these days as a kind of mean girl. But I think in order to understand her philosophy, her belief system, we have to understand her background. We have to show some compassion, even though she wasn't big on compassion. Okay, she was a child during the Russian Revolution, and her dad was a kind of upwardly mobile pharmacist. Okay, the Bolsheviks confiscated her father's pharmacy, and as a result of the Russian Revolution, her family suffered terribly economically, and at times they faced conditions where they were practically starving. Okay, and then finally, so she leaves Russia, understandably, because she doesn't want to be in this type of situation, and she comes to the United States. And when she comes to the United States, she observes from afar another type of government, the Nazi government, which is like resembles the communism in that both communism and Nazism place emphasis on the group and freely trample over the rights of individuals. Okay, under communism, it's based on class. You have this class warfare going on, and in Nazism, it was based on race, with the so-called Aryans, not white people, mind you, but Aryans, were supposed to be dominant over the inferior Slavs, and we're supposed to eliminate the inferiors such as the Jews and the Gypsies or Romney people. Okay, and the fact is, although she didn't identify on a racial or ethnic basis, and although she had no belief system, no faith belief system, she was ethnically Jewish. And the Nazis didn't care what you believed. The atheist, or even the somebody from a convent or monastery with a clerical collar, could have to be put into a concentration camp just on the basis of their ancestry. Okay, now I think that to a large extent, her radical individualism and her philosophy of selfishness was based on the foul things that happened both in Soviet Russia and Nazi Germany as a result of the opposite collectivist sort of philosophy. And her super individualism may have very well been an overreaction to both communism and Nazism, but it was at least understandable given the wounds that she suffered under the Soviet tyranny and the horror that she saw under the Nazi tyranny, that she would react by going completely the other way into radical individualism.